Now, in just one station this morning, a pair of men stranded in the swamp after their airboat runs out of gas. The two stuck in the muck and grass of the Everglades.
And that was only the beginning of this emergency that could have ended in tragedy. 7's Joe Rhodes has the exclusive.
Strapped in and ready for rescue. Members of the Broward Sheriff Fire Rescue up for a tall task when they were called out to an airboat rescue Wednesday afternoon.
It seems like everything on the call was just one thing after another.
Nobie Watkins and his team got the call for help around 12:30. Two men stuck on an airboat, out of gas, and wedged into the marsh deep in Northwest Broward County.
We didn't have a set of coordinates originally, so we didn't know where the caller was, so we had to fly air rescue. Usually we can get a set of coordinates, but the people that called it in, they weren't really familiar with cell phones or GPS.
Once spotted, it was time for Watkins and his crew to hit the water, but the rescue got more complicated when one of the men on the airboat was suddenly seriously injured.
The deck was wet, so he slipped on the boat and smashed his head up against the side of the grass rake, and that's where he was bleeding from.
A bad bleed that meant they had to act fast on arrival. Those first responders quickly wrapping that man up on a backboard and rushing him to air rescue so he could be flown to the hospital. But their work wasn't done. All four firefighters spotted furiously working to free the airboat from the muck.
The boat was on an angle. The pickup tube on the fuel tank wasn't picking up any fuel, so we had to get the boat level in order to get the fuel back into the system to make the boat run again.
Check it out. Once they were done, they used the red canisters to gas the boat up once again, and it was up and running, and they were off. An unconventional call for help turning into a rescue that helped save a life.
You never know what you're going to get out here.
That remaining airboat rider was taken to the Loxahatchee boat ramp. No word on the other rider that was taken here to Broward Health North. Reporting from Deerfield Beach, Joe Rhodes, Today in Florida.